Today I'm going to show you how you can get 360 time lapses or video using a modified Geocapture case and a GoPro Max or Max 2. So today what I've got is a modified version of the Geocapture time-lapse case. You'll notice it has this dome on top, which is different and allows the use of a GoPro Max or Max 2 360 camera. The case still has the front window, which is used for a regular GoPro Hero, generally the 12s or later, but you can make most of them fit in this window with a little bit of finagling. So what's different about this case is if you remove the protective cover, which has some magnets to help hold it down onto here, and it's a tight press fit, you see this dome, which has protective plastic on it for shipping purposes. So this dome houses the 360 camera, so you can get a view all around whatever you're taking a time lapse or video of in a very rugged and weatherproof way. This case, much like the Geocapture case, has tie-down points, so it could be placed on a surface and tied down using anchor lines into rock or stakes or whatever you would like, but it also is compatible with our Nanook brackets. So if you want to put the case on a Nanook bracket, all you have to do is hook the handle and it snaps in. If your bracket is one of the ones that has a tab here and that tab gets in the way of your camera view, depending on how you have your camera set, you can just bend that tab down with pliers. It's used for securing the cases in non-camera setups. So this works pretty well on its own, and in fact, you can take our 90-degree instrument mounting bracket and do this and mount it to a pole and get a 360 view. But since it's a 360 camera, if you don't want that large moment arm or it's not convenient for how you want to mount the case, you can just mount it straight on the pole like this and get the 360 view this way if you really just care about one direction. And given the height of the dome, this does give you a little bit better view. So it really depends on exactly what you're trying to capture with the case, but you can mount it in either orientation. Then I'm going to take it out of the mounting bracket and talk a little bit about the camera setup and the solar setup. In the normal Geocapture case, the solar panel secures to the top of the case. We can't do that here because of the dome. So we've opted for a larger 10-watt ETFE panel, and this panel can be mounted to a pole using band clamps or U-bolts or whatever you've got. The band clamps are often very convenient and can go through any number of these mounting holes here. There's a relatively short lead on the panel, so if you're not mounting it very close to the case on the pole, you may need a longer lead, which is why we have an extension cable. So you can plug the extension cable in, make sure that boot goes up over so it's weather tight, and then this will go into our case so we can charge the battery that keeps the GoPro powered. So I'm going to take that tie off there, and let's take a look inside the case and see how this is set up. All right, so looking inside, we see our GoPro Max camera mounted up here. There's a battery that is Velcroed down into the bottom, and we're including some desiccant packs. You can cut them out of the bag. We just leave them sealed for shipping. And these can either just be thrown in, or there's a Velcro tie that they can be placed under. And this just helps keep any lenses from fogging up, keeps the humidity in the case nice and low. Inside the box, to get our power connection in, there's a cord grip, and that cord grip will allow you to pass this cable in, but it's not going to tighten down on that cable on its own. There's a provided piece of silicone split tubing that goes over the power cable. That goes into the cord grip, and the cord grip tightens down on that split tubing, and that provides a nice weather-tight seal and good mechanical grip for strain relief on the cord. Inside the case, the setup is fairly simple. There's a thumb screw which holds in a bracket, and this bracket is exclusively used for the 360 camera. The 360 camera mounts to the bracket using the fold-down mounting tabs that go in between, and you just use a Phillips screwdriver to tighten the camera onto the bracket. To power the camera, we've provided a right angle USB-C cable, and the camera will operate without a battery in it. No GoPro battery. You can just run on the battery in the device, or you can put a GoPro battery in for a little bit of extra capacity. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug the USB-C cable. These are rather delicate, but they have to be because they're a narrow right angle cable. You can get a little bit better view of the bracket there. And it's got a threaded insert that this 1/4 bolt threads into. So again, you just put it underneath and tighten that down, and that makes sure everything is the right height. You will need to remove the door from the side of the camera. It just pulls off, you open it, and then though it feels wrong, you just pull on it and it will pop off that little rail there. The battery that's down in the bottom This is a V50 battery in particular. It's got a power delivery and out port on it that is always on. So this port should let you keep the camera powered as long as you care to. And there are some other 5-volt output ports. And then there's a 5-volt solar input port. So we plug our cable in there, and that's how solar power gets to the battery. So especially since you're mounting the battery in the box, you're probably going to want to use the extension cable in most cases. So the battery setup itself is pretty straightforward. Everything in the box, again, is just bent sheet metal that's powder coated for durability, and you've got all the Velcro tabs to hold everything. We also have included this adapter piece that goes over this sheet metal part, and the thumb screw screws through it. And now you can take your GoPro that has a 1/4-20 screw mount on the bottom and screw it right into here, and it will look out the front-facing window. So you can use a GoPro Hero series there. Some of the Hero series don't have the 1/4-20 mount. They can be secured with Velcro, with electrical tape. You can do a number of things to attach them to that bracket, but this is really designed for the more modern ones. I believe the Hero 12 and on that have that mount. And when you're not using that, like with the 360 camera, you can just remove that and put it somewhere for safekeeping. So that's really all there is to the Geocapture case with this dome modification. It's relatively simple to set up. Once you get it on the bracket and on the pole, if you're worried about it blowing loose and you're not securing it down to rock or something like that, you can use small bungee cords from any of these holes to go around the pole or to any of the holes on the brackets or the support structure. So that gives you a lot of options on how you're going to tether this down so it doesn't blow away, it doesn't fall off the pole. Overall, this is a very versatile system. 10 watts is more than enough panel to keep this battery charged and keep your GoPro going pretty much indefinitely for long time lapses. Let us know if you would like any more details on this system or have any more questions.